This is Irritable Beds at Night.
Ooh.
This is the Cinemax version.
It's too hot for TV.
Why the f*** did HBO make themselves Max?
I don't know.
That's what the hell?
That is ridiculous. HBO, are we recording?
Yeah, we're recording.
Okay, yeah, HBO.
It's been an American standard for
40 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were like the first. They out the gun or out the chute, and they were the first. The home box office.
And it made sense.
The premier source for cable television. And you could watch Star Wars. You could watch boxing. You could watch stand-up comedy specials. HBO.
When we were kids, if you had HBO, you were like rich.
Yeah.
You were like, man, I got HBO.
I remember my grandfather had HBO, and oh my God, we loved going to Indiana. We get to watch HBO.
Fraggle Rock.
I wonder what's going to be on HBO this week.
They had Brain Games.
Yeah.
All the Indiana Jones was on there like every other minute. The Goonies, Ghostbusters.
I spent the week with them one summer, and I think I watched Vacation 8 times on HBO.
The first R-rated movies that I ever watched were back-to-back feature on HBO.
Yeah.
The Thing, and what was the First Blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's amazing.
Did you ever watch
they would build that brand.
Yeah,
and
they had the theme. You remember the theme song with da 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 da, and they had that making of how we did this.
Yeah, there's a documentary.
Yeah,
it spent like 3 weeks or something.
Yeah, they did some
to
George
make that
Lucas on it
before they even had special effects.
Yeah,
and the miniatures.
And then yeah, and then so you had HBO, and then there was like a weird kid at school, like we have Cinemax, whatever.
Yeah, pervert.
You get to see the boobs, but other than that, we can still see them. Just they're scrambled.
But it was forever before Showtime started going toe to toe with them.
Oh yeah, Showtime said, "Let's see, let's
hold my beer."
Hold my beer.
Hold my beer.
We're
Showtime
going in.
came in and said, "Hold my beer," and it took them forever.
Yeah.
It was the Coke and Pepsi.
Yeah.
Well,
that's another thing.
And then Showtime started getting neck and neck, and then HBO jumped in with the original series.
HBO
and Showtime's like, well, and then they started.
HBO had the thing that Kleenex and Coke, like you know, like if you ever need a tissue, you say, "Give me a Kleenex."
Yes.
Or give me something, or give me a Coke.
Yes.
HBO had those. Like you got HBO. The question is, do you have movies at home?
Yeah. Do you have HBO? Oh, we have Showtime. Oh yeah. Okay.
Well, okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Weirdo. Yeah.
Yes.
And then they had that. They've been going forever. and then it's like, Max, the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. Let's take off the most important part of our brand.
Hey, what happened?
Yeah.
It's stupid.
It is stupid.
And what do I know, right? It's like, yes, I work in television, but nobody called and asked me. I would have said, that's the dumbest thing. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I'm an idiot. I'm a moron.
Yeah.
One of my favorite shows of all time is The Sopranos. Another one of my favorite shows of all time is 6 Feet Under.
Yes.
Another favorite show is Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Sex and the City.
HBO.
Yeah.
I don't think of Max. I think of HBO.
Yeah.
I've got the DVDs for Sopranos here in the house. They don't say Max.
No,
they say HBO.
Yeah.
The static. It makes you feel good.
Rah!
Max.
Come on.
Suck it. You know, how to can a brand in 5 minutes or less.
I cannot believe they did it. Then HBO, they bought Sesame Street.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I was like, well, yeah, that's what I said.
They bought the South Park. All the South Parks are on HBO too.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. Max. Cinemax never had anything but boobs.
Yeah.
That was it.
That's
it was
the
like,
only
we
reason
do
to
what
watch
HBO
Cinemax.
does, but there's boobs here.
Exactly.
And then HBO said, well, we got boobs too.
Yeah.
Just not as many. You guys need to calm down over there.
Game of Thrones, hold on.
Cinemax was the one that the creepy people had.
Exactly.
You're like, oh, let's go over there. Like
Skinemax.
HBO would have, we got Raiders of the Lost Ark. And then Skinemax would have, we've got, I don't
Raiders
whatever.
of the Lost Pork.
Well, okay, HBO would have Star Wars, and then Cinemax would have
Wars.
They would have your Warrior of the Future and all over the place.
Krull. Yeah. No, it's
Krull was on HBO.
Yeah.
Yeah. crawl.
It is crazy.
It's so stupid.
And then after, Netflix came out, so Netflix jumped out and just came out swinging.
Netflix said, oh, here we go.
Exactly. So Netflix was the first company to, they put Blockbuster Video out of business. And then they started with the original series, and everybody else was trying to catch up.
Yeah.
And you were the first person who said, oh my God, HBO Max is like neck and neck content-wise with Netflix. And I said, what? Shut up.
There's stuff on
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
So I went and, I got it because of the
thing.
The Last of Us. The rest of us.
Oh, yeah, the rest of it. The Last of Us.
the rest of us.
That's the sequel. Comes out next year.
Yeah. And then I realized, I'm like, man, HBO Max is pretty good.
They got a lot of stuff.
I
didn't like that Max was on there. I didn't like that. I didn't like it.
But they had all the DC movies.
Oh,
that was direct competition with Marvel on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Then they had
they were ready to drop. They were just like, come on, let's bring it. Bring it.
Exactly.
And then some coked up executive at HBO said, let's call ourselves Max because it's maximum and you. Yeah. Did the classics... Did the classics not mean anything to people anymore?
I don't know.
HBO's a household name.
Yes, it is. I mean, I am just legitimately upset about
you had this on the rundown one of the weeks, and I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to because it hurt me.
Yeah,
I was upset.
Let's say there's a new company called Blue Thunder, and Heinz merged with Blue Thunder, and it would be Heinz Blue. Okay, and for 40 years it's Heinz Blue, and then they said, well, let's just make it Blue, and we're going to drop Heinz.
Yeah,
the premier name in ketchup.
Yeah,
no.
Or if Disney just changed themselves to Waltz. Come to Waltz.
If Disney just changed it to Plus.
Yeah.
Disney Plus. And then, we're just going to be Plus. Just a plus sign. That's all we're going to do. We're going to drop Disney. After almost 100 years of establishing Disney. If you work for HBO, I hope you're listening to this. You have made a major mistake.
The hell were you
This is going to come back and bite you in the ass,
You could
Toby.
have brought back Fraggle Rock, but instead you decided to just it all over your own brand.
Yeah.
That's the decision you made.
Yeah.
Fraggle Rock or your brand.
They chose to on their brand.
And wipe their ass with a Fraggle.
Yeah.
Or a Doozer. They're small.
Definitely. Doozer gets stuck up there. Hey, I got a Doozer up my butt.